If you're a mid-level to C-suite leader who wants to own your growth and figure out your next small, brave move to achieve your leadership goals, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Small Brave Moves podcast, a weekly deep dive on how to be braver in leadership and in life for exceptional results. I'm your host, Nicole Bianchi, best-selling author, certified master executive coach, NSA certified speaking professional, chief bravery officer, and tough talk expert. If you're ready to become a better, braver, and more authentic leader, let's dive in. Hello, friends and brave leaders. Welcome back to the Small Brave Moves podcast. In today's episode, we're going to discuss something that often gets overlooked, but's critical when preparing for tough conversations: protecting your energy. Let me start with a story from my trip to Italy that you've heard me mention a few times. My husband and I were scheduled to fly from Sicily to Florence with a layover in Rome. And after a flight delay in Sicily, we missed our connection in Rome and were stranded for hours. The disruption threw off our entire schedule, and I panicked because I hadn't planned for this kind of delay. Well, luckily we found an alternative, a train that would get us to Florence just an hour later than we had planned. And as we settled into that peaceful 2-hour ride through the Italian countryside, it hit me. Had we anticipated potential delays or disruptions, we could have avoided the last-minute stress. It's the same way with tough talks. The more you prepare, physically, mentally, and emotionally, the better equipped you'll be to handle anything that comes your way. Today, we're going to talk about how protecting your energy is an essential part of preparing for a tough conversation. It's not just about rehearsing what you're going to say. It's about taking care of your body, mind, and spirit, and emotions before, during, and after the talk, so you can show up as the best version of yourself. Let's start with the body. Because your body isn't prepared, neither's your mind. Think about it. If you're tired, hungry, or physically tense, you're not going to show up to a tough conversation as your best self. There are 4 key areas to focus on when preparing your body for a tough talk. I want you to think about the standard ones: nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest. I know this isn't new, but sometimes we need that gentle reminder. So nutrition. Are you fueling your body with the right food before a tough conversation? It's not the time to indulge in greasy or heavy meals, stress eating, that will leave you feeling sluggish. Instead, focus on healthy foods that provide sustained energy. Avoid alcohol the night before. When I'm preparing for a big speaking engagement or a tough talk, brave conversation, I make a point to eat healthy meals and skip alcohol to ensure I'm clear-headed and energized that next day. Exercise. Movement is one of the best ways to release any anxiety or physical tension that builds up as you anticipate a tough conversation. Whether it's a brisk walk, a workout, a few minutes of Tai Chi, even a little dance party I will do, anything that gets your body moving to get your nerves calmed down and improve your focus. It helps you put those butterflies in motion. Sleep. Getting enough sleep before a tough talk is crucial. Ideally, aim for 7 to 8 hours the night before. This will help you feel refreshed and able to manage your emotions during the conversation. Tough talks can be draining, and if you're not well rested, you're more likely to react emotionally rather than respond thoughtfully. Rest. So here's something high-achieving leaders struggle with: taking breaks. Rest is essential. Block out time before and after a tough talk to breathe, center yourself, reflect. Without those breaks, tough conversations become just another task to check off your list, and you miss the opportunity to show up with intention. A 30-minute break before and after can make all the difference. Protecting your mind. Just as you need to prepare your body, you need to prepare your mind. And the key to protecting your mental energy is setting your intentions. When you're clear on what you want from the conversation, it shifts your mindset from fear or avoidance to curiosity and purpose. Setting your intentions. Ask yourself, what do I want for this person? What do I want for myself? What do I want for the situation? What's one small brave move I can make during the conversation? Write these down during that pre-conversation break I mentioned earlier. When you set intentions, you bring a sense of clarity and direction to the conversation. You show up focused on the outcome rather than worrying about all the possible what ifs. Limit distractions. Distractions can derail a tough talk before it even begins. Choose a neutral location for the conversation. Turn off your phone. Stay off your devices while you wait. Multitasking or checking emails or text messages pulls your focus away and could leave you flustered. In fact, studies show that switching between tasks increases the time it takes to complete the primary task by up to 25%. Protect your mind by staying fully present. Managing drainers and fillers. Think of your energy like a bank account. Drainers are situations and issues that pull your focus and deplete your energy. Things like last-minute crises or surprise meetings. Some drainers can't be avoided, I get it, but many can wait until after your conversation. Fillers, on the other hand, are activities that refill your energy, like hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or even just taking a few moments in nature to ground. You don't need much time. Just a few minutes of doing something that brings you joy can help you recharge your mind. Protecting your spirit, that beautiful spirit. The energy you bring into that conversation is the spirit of the talk itself. It's the underlying tone that sets the stage for what you hope to achieve. And as you prepare for a tough conversation, think about how you want to show up. How do you want to be remembered as a leader? What's the spirit of the conversation you want to convey? Care, clarity, and collaboration? Next, visualization. Take a few moments to visualize the best possible outcome. What does success look like? How do you feel after the conversation? This practice not only boosts your confidence, but also centers your energy on a positive, forward-thinking outcome. I like to close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on that positive intention. Protecting your emotions. Finally, protecting your emotions is essential. We all have times in our day when our energy is higher, whether you're a morning person or maybe you get more energized in the afternoon or evening. Leading tough conversations when your energy is at its peak is important. It's also a great idea to ask others when their energy is at its highest, so the conversation can happen with both parties are in the best frame of mind. Positive mindset. Before the conversation, practice positive what-if statements. What if they receive the feedback well? What if we find common ground? That simple shift can make a huge difference. Also, do not forget to show gratitude. Send a thank you note or even an email to someone for a job well done. Gratitude is a powerful way to reset your emotions and put you in that positive headspace. Breathing. If you're feeling anxious or nervous before the talk, and we all do, even as much experience as I have, I still get nervous. So think about trying slow, deep breathing. Inhaling for 5 seconds, hold it, then exhaling for 5 seconds. This actually activates your body's relaxation response, helping you stay calm and collected. When you focus on protecting your energy, your mind, your body, your spirit, and emotions, you give yourself the best chance to succeed in a tough conversation. You show up as your best self, ready to listen, explore, and lead with intention. So before your next brave conversation, ask yourself, how am I protecting my energy? What steps can I take to show up at my best? And after the conversation, reflect, how did I manage my energy throughout? What worked? What could I improve next time? If you found today's discussion helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, share it with a fellow leader, especially a leader that may not be actively practicing. How do they keep their energy at its best? And until next time, keep leading with bravery and protect your energy during every conversation you face. I'm cheering you on. See you next week.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Small Brave Moves podcast. If you're wanting to take this work even deeper, I'm here to help. From engaging in inspirational keynote speeches to transformational coaching and workshops for leaders and teams, page-turning books, online courses, and enlightening leadership development retreats. There are so many ways that we can work together to take your leadership to the next level. For more information, check out the show notes, and let's do this together, one small brave move at a time. See you next week.